Good morning students. Today we are going to start with our theorems of chapter number 6. So here I have written first theorem of chapter number 6 and the name of this theorem is basic proportionality theorem. The short form for the same is BPT. So this theorem is more famous by this name BPT. And one more name is there for the same theorem, that is Thales theorem. The second name is Thales theorem. Clear? So today we are going to discuss about the same. In this theorem, what they have given, if a triangle is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, Good morning students. Today we are going to start with our theorems of chapter number 6, and here I have written first theorem, that is basic proportionality theorem. The short form for the same is BPT. The theorem is more famous by this name BPT, and one more name for the same theorem is Thales theorem. Thales theorem. This is related to the name of the mathematician who derived this theorem. Fine. So the statement of this theorem is, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, means the theorem is applicable only in the shape of a triangle. So they have given one triangle. Fine. I just have drawn, I am going to draw the diagram according to the statement. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, the triangle is ABC. Draw any one line that is parallel to any one side. So I just have taken this line DE. Here DE is parallel to BC. This one is given in the theorem. After, if everything is given, after comma we have to show. This is the rule of each and every theorem. So here sides of a triangle intersect the other two sides. Yes, it intersect the other two sides in distinct point. Yes, it intersect in distinct points. The other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So what is given in this theorem? In triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. DE is parallel to BC. To show, what we have to show in this theorem, we have to show that AD upon DB is equals to A upon EC. A upon EC. Because they have written the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. Divided in the same ratio means AD. AB is divided by AD and DB. So I have taken AD upon DB to calculate their ratio, and to calculate the ratio of this side is A upon EC. And their question is, it will divide in the same ratios. So we have to show this one. For the same, we need the construction. I will tell you later on why we are doing construction in this theorem, why construction is required here. Fine. So the construction will be DP perpendicular on AE. You can say DP perpendicular on AE, you can say on AC. If you will extend it, still it will be perpendicular. And EQ perpendicular to AD, or you can say AB. Because if you are doing perpendicular here, you can extend the line according to your requirement here. So construction is draw DP perpendicular to AC and EQ perpendicular to AB. Fine. This we have done the construction here. Join BE and CE also. CD. The next is join BE and CD. Join BE and CD. Let's start the proof. I am here going to divide the proof into two parts. Just divide this figure into two parts. First part is this one and second part is this one. Clear? So first part is triangle ADE. I am going to calculate the area of triangle ADE two times. If perpendicular is there, we can calculate the area of that triangle by two ways. So area of ADE. We all know that it will be half into base into height. But here two heights are given, DP and EQ. Which height we will take? You can choose any one pair. First I am going to choose the pair of this side. So I have written here half into AD. I have taken base AD. If you will choose base AD, then height will be EQ. Then here I have written EQ. Name this statement as 1. Now area of AD. I am again going to calculate area of AD by using the same formula, half into base into height. Half into base is AE, and if base is AE, height will be DP, that is perpendicular on this. Now I think you all are agree, this is the area of ADE, this is also the area of ADE. If the both are equal, then these two sides are also equal. If LHS is equals to LHS, then RHS will be equals to RHS. So by 1 and 2, what we can say? Half into AD into EQ is equals to half into AE into DP. Fine. Half and half cancel here. We can write here AD into EQ is equals to AE into DP. Fine, students. So here we have completed 50% theorem. We have completed half part of the theorem, that is the upper part, that is part number 1, and I am just going to give the name of this equation instead of giving 3, because we have already used 1 and 2. I am not giving it to 3 because this is a special statement जो मेरे proof में बहुत बड़ा role play करने वाली है. So I am going to write it as star. We have done almost half question. So for calculating the second half, we have to choose these sides, DP and BC. These means second half will be this one. Fine. So for calculating the second half, I am going to erase it. You just write it down this equation. AD into DQ is equals to A into DP. So this one is the first half. So I am just going to highlight this equation here. AD into DEQ, AD into EQ is equals to A into DP. This is star, equation number star. Now second half of the same. Area of BDE, area of BDE, area of BDE. Why I have chosen BDE? Why I have not taken BDC? The reason is we can also take BDC, but better to take that triangle in which both the triangles are connected, both the parts are connected. This is the only reason. So I have taken area of BDE. It will be again same, half into base into height, half into. I will choose base this one, BD. I have taken here BD. Now I think you all are thinking, what will be the height then? Nothing is perpendicular in this triangle. Yes, I also agree with you. No side is perpendicular here. But students, if you want to see the perpendicular in a triangle, perpendicular can be inside the triangle, perpendicular can be on the side of a triangle, and perpendicular can be outside that triangle. It means maybe you are able to see the perpendicular after extending the sides. Clear? So here perpendicular will be the line that is perpendicular on this line after extension also. So the perpendicular is EQ. I have written here EQ. This is equation number 3 because we have already used equation number 1 and 2 in our previous equations. Now area of CDE, because I just want to connect all the things with this DE. CDE. It can be calculated half into base into height. Half into base is CE. So height will be DP. This is equation number 4. Clear? So किसी भी तरह अगर मेरी ये दोनों triangles का area equal आ जाए, so I can say these two also be equal. So here I am going to write very important line that is related to your class 9. if two triangles are on the same base and between the same parallels, इस लाइन में मैंने given यूज किया है that parallelity. I'm going to use here. If two triangles are on the same base and between the same parallels, then they will be equal in area. We know that two triangles on the same base and between same parallels are equal in area. So what we can write here, therefore area of BDE is equals to area of CDE. This is our equation number 5. So here by using equation number 3, 4 and 5, what we can say, these two sides will be equal. Half into BD into CQ is equals to half into CE into DP. Half and half will be cancelled. So here we can write DP BD into CQ is equals to CE into DP. This is our equation number DP. This is the double star. Reason, this one is the second equation in which we are going to use in the to show. Fine. So I am going to erase this portion. Here we are going to use star and double star. So what I am going to write here, divide star by double star. So what we can say, AD into CQ EQ divided by BD into EQ divided by BD into EQ is equals to A into DP divided by CE into DP. Now DP and DP cancel, CE and CE is also cancelled. So we are left with AD upon DP is equals to A upon CE. Fine, you can write BD also and you can write DB also. So here we can write hence proof, but before writing hence proof, you should write the complete statement. Like if in a triangle, this you have to write in the case of theorems. So what we have done in this question, we have divided the triangle into two parts, the solution into two parts, first part and the second part. Area we have to apply here, half into base into height, half into base into height. We have used one special criteria in this portion, that is two triangles are on the same base and between the same parallels will be equal in area. Fine. Then we have divided the main two equation and we have written here sides are proportional, means sides are equal in ratio. This is the most important theorem of our syllabus, that is BPT. In fact, we are going to use this theorem in many questions. Theorem is also important. The question related to BPT are also very, very important. Fine students, that's all for today. Thank you students.